during the height of COVID, I was getting more and more workshops from corporations asking me to deliver on how to connect on camera. And I realized that there is a whole bunch of people around Southeast Asia who have been displaced by COVID, who need to do job interviews online, need to connect on camera because they're unemployed or they've just graduated. And they also don't have thousands of dollars like a corporation to bring me in. So I realized what that actually was knowledge becoming held by people who had money and it not being made available to people who are being hard done by during COVID. And that gap would just widen. So I wanted to democratize that information and just give it away at a price that everyone could afford. So for $15 a month, people can get the same expert knowledge that is being given to executives at corporations delivered to them in this private Facebook group. So I would say the internet is your best friend. I have a friend who literally went to launch her speaking business after working full-time in a job at the height of the global lockdown. She has now been featured in the New York Times because she used TikTok to go viral and was featured everywhere. So if you think I had a good 2020 and made the most of the internet, I was kind of doing content, but at the same time doing a lot of online speeches. For her, they were in complete lockdown in Melbourne, and she was able to use the apps on her phone to create connection, even though it was virtual. That's all we had, but create connection in a time where there was a great thirst for connection. I had an analog childhood and a digital adulthood, and I believe that the nuances of how I connect with people, my charisma or whatever, is because of that analog childhood without that phone. But in a future where we will have AI and digital transformation, the number one thing that you can do to get ahead, if that's what you want to do, is to nurture your humanness. And part of your humanness is how well you connect with other humans. And you do that by being vulnerable, talking about deep subjects, looking people in the eye, giving people your full attention. All of those things